Check one, test. Test one, Sports Primo check. St. Mike's Santa Fe Indian School. Joe, how are we sounding?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special edition of High School Sports here on sportsprimo.com and AM 810 99.9 FM, KSWV Suave Radio. I'm Aaron Abeta here with Amado Abeta. We're courtside here at the Pit in Albuquerque, New Mexico for the Class 3A semifinal. The number one seeded St. Michael's Horsemen, 24-5 on the season under head coach Dakota Montoya. They are facing off against the Santa Fe Indian School Braves. Number 4 seed this year, 24-5 under head coach Byron Trujillo. What is this, the fifth matchup of these two teams this year? St. Michael's has taken three of the four matchups. Indian School defeating St. Mike's in their first matchup at the Capital City Tournament in overtime. The Horsemen taking the next three, and each one getting a little bit closer. The last one in the district championship, perhaps the closest one of the four. St. Mike's winning in overtime in the final seconds. That game was on its way to double overtime. That's how close it was. So here we are. Let's go first here. How did these two teams get here? St. Michael's, they defeated Wingate 84-27. In the first round. In the quarterfinals, had no trouble with Tehachapi, the A seed, 75-47. And then got here to the semifinals. Indian School, being the number 5 seed here, surprisingly, they defeated Sandia Prep 65-42, then held on to beat Navajo Prep, the 4 seed, 59-53, and that's how they got here to this semifinal. The winner of this game is waiting for Robertson in the championship game. The defending state champs, the Cardinals, defeating Bosque Prep in overtime, 62-58 earlier today. So St. Michael's and Indian School coming up here. Of course, the keys to this ball game. Well, if you're Santa Fe Indian School and you've lost 3 of 4 to these powerful horsemen, it comes down to the Collado brothers, Tavion and Dontre. Both of them have not been really high scoring the times that they have met St. Michael's. Dontre has turned into one of the premier ball stoppers in the state. We'll keep an eye on the matchup between Dontre Collado and Kamal Stith. Kamal Stith having 28 points in the quarterfinal game against Tehachapi, was just unstoppable in the lane for St. Michael's. Tavion Collado, he had a nice ball game in the quarterfinal against Navajo Prep. He finished with 19 points to lead the Braves in scoring. So it's going to come down to the Collados and, of course, St. Michael's length. Coach Montoya loves to go big. He's got the bigs to do it. Look for the McCoy brothers to complement Stith, the playmaker. Nathan and Dylan McCoy. They are scorers. They can put the ball on the floor. Dylan can definitely hit the 3. And then, of course, the X Factor, Ryan Hunt, keeps possessions alive, has an unstoppable motor out there for St. Michael's. And so we got a good one here. Semifinals, number 1 against number 5. Here this afternoon at the Pit. It's a packed house here at Santa. A lot of the Braves fans made their way here. And, of course, the Horsemen faithful back at the Pit once again as both teams are on the floor here. St. Michael's in the white uniforms. Santa Fe Indian School in the black uniforms as we're about to pause here for the national anthem. You're listening to sportsprimo.com and AM 810 99.9 FM Suave Radio.
Through the perilous fight, o'er the
can hear the crowd. They're loud, they're boisterous. Are the Braves going to give their crowd something to cheer for here? They're definitely know St. Michael's well, but really, are they going to be able to protect the ball? And of course, the Colados, if they can fire both of them on both sides of the floor at the same time in the same game, might have ourselves a good one.
Well, Baron, good afternoon, and it's so great to be here once again. A big semifinal, a nice crowd on hand here for this game. This is the most packed I've seen the pit so far, I gotta say. And man, we're getting ready. Like you said, 5th time they've met this season. You know, we know what St. Mike's brings to the table. If you're listening right now, you've seen the team play. You know what they bring. They bring size. They bring some speed. They have Kamal Stith at point guard. We have a little stop reading some a code of ethics and kindness and manners, decorum during the game.
Exactly. And you know what? I just noticed the warm-ups for Santa Fe Indian School paying homage to the Abeyta brothers. Former coach Jason Abeyta, his brother, tragically, unexpectedly passed away in the summertime, and so they have dedicated this season to Coach Abeyta. Well, both of them were always so gracious to us, and
Well, we look forward.
Want to mention that.
So yeah, we know St. Mike's, what they bring to the table with Kamal Stith leading the way at point guard, their size, and I think a key right now for Santa Fe Indian School is we need a hot start from the Collado brothers. We need them to be both scoring in double digits. We need them open and shooting from the 3, and no foul trouble today, and no bad turnovers if you're Santa Fe Indian School. That's, I think, is a huge key for them, and I'm sure they talked about it in the locker room, Baron.
I'm sure they did as we go here to the starting lineup for the Santa Fe Indian School Braves. 24-5 this season. Starting off with number 3, the sophomore Tavian Collado. Number 4, the senior Antonio Pecos. Number 5, a junior Dontre Collado. Number 11, a junior Keo Loreto. And number 24, the senior post player for Indian School, Otika Martin. Braves in the black uniforms here, huddling up as we go now to the starting lineup for the St. Michael's Horsemen. Number 22, I believe, Kamal Stith is starting at point guard. He is a senior, perhaps first team All-State in basketball as he was in football as a quarterback. Number 30, 6'3", Dylan McCoy, he's a senior. Number 34, 6'3", junior Ryan Hunt. Number 42, 6'4", junior Noah Reedus. And number 44, 6'4", 6'5", senior Donovan Ricker. So Coach Montoya has gone big here late in the season. Why not, man? If you have the treasure, spend it.
Yeah, you got the size, use it. Why not?
All right, here we go. This is the 2026 Lucenda Credit Union State Basketball Championship, the 3A semifinal here this afternoon. It's our privilege and pleasure to bring you this live from the court side here at the pit. McCoy will be jumping center against Martin to start off here. St. Michael's will be going left to right here in front of us. I don't know, maybe 50%, a little over 50% full here at the pit.
Great crowd, man.
Boisterous crowd. And St. Mike's controls it. Stith in the backcourt. He'll be guarded by Collado. Dontre, that is. We'll see that all afternoon. Stith goes right wing. Braves in man-to-man. Hunt now with the ball up top. Left side to Dylan McCoy. He's on the left wing looking inside. Gets it to Stith on the baseline. Stith being darted by Dontre. Picks up his dribble. Looking for cutters. Gets it over to Dylan McCoy up top. Dylan McCoy, he's got a size advantage over Loreto. He's up top though. Hands it off to Stith. Stith right side over to Dylan McCoy. He's on the right wing, looks inside, nothing there. Finds Ricker at the free throw line. Ricker, nice dime inside to Reedus. Missed the shot, got his own rebound. It spins out, ball is loose. The Braves track it down.
Yeah, man, that was a nice little high-low action for St. Mike's to start off. And a good no call. There was a flop in the lane.
Martin gets it to Tavian Collado, Horseman in man-to-man. Tavian guarded by Ryan Hunt, gets it to Dontre. Dontre Up top over to Pecos. Left side now to Tavion. Tavion with Dylan on him. Takes one dribble. Now skip pass over to Dontre. Now over to the corner. Pecos with a tray. It's no good. And rebound off of Indian School. It'll be Horseman ball. 6:49 left here in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Braves extending their man-to-man. Stith in the backcourt being guarded by Dontre. Wants to pick up a screen, denies it. Stith on the left wing, working against Dontre. Gets in the lane, sweeping layup is no good. Rebound, Hunt has it, stripped by Loretto. Nice strip of the ball there. Ryan Hunt brought it down. Loretto stripped it away. Here comes the Braves. 6:25 left in the first quarter, still 0-0. Martin, left side, guarded by Ricker. Gets it up top to Tavion. He'll skip up a contested tray, no good. Rebound, Stith will control it for the Horsemen. Here comes Kamal, sweeping right side, pulls up right wing, gets it into Ricker. Ricker in the lane, spin move, kicks it out to McCoy. Dylan for Trey, got it. Nothing but net for Dylan McCoy.
That's his spot right there, Barron, waiting for that, stepping into the tray.
Nice kick out by Ricker, 3-0. 5:58 left first quarter. Horsemen go three-quarter court pressure, Braves break it. Loretto, he'll attack. Oh,
had a lane.
I thought he did. Dontre on the left wing up top, guarded by Hunt. Now they switch. Dontre spinning against Ricker. Gets in the lane. Takes a bump. No call. Rebound. Loretto. He'll put it up. No good. Hunt clears the glass for the Horsemen.
He had Loretto going on the baseline by himself.
Stiff. No one stops him. He takes it to the rack and scores. 5-0. Horsemen up early. 5.5 minutes left first quarter. Horsemen go 2-2-1. Full court pressure. Dontre gets it over to Tavion. Still in the backcourt. Back to Dontre left side. Dontre trying to avoid the trap, he does. Gets it to Loretto, inside to Martin. Martin is open, he didn't take it. Not sure why, he can hit that 15-footer. Braves will reset now. Dontre Collado up top, gets it right wing to Pecos. Pecos to Martin, 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Loretto wants to drive on Hunt, step back, lost the ball. Here comes the Horseman, Stith in transition to Hunt. Right side layup on the way is good, and he was fouled. 7-0, St. Michael's, 4:53 left. Not the kind of start you wanted if you're Coach Trujillo and the Braves.
You're getting into a very big hole right now.
Ryan Hunt at the free throw line here to complete the three-point play. On its way, and it is good. 8-0, Coach Trujillo gets an early timeout. 4:53 left here in the first quarter. It's 8-0. St. Michael's. This broadcast is brought to you by Santa Fe Community College, New Mexico PED, Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, Kia Santa Fe, Santa Fe County DOT, Roto-Rooter, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, and State Employees Credit Union. Well, not a good start for Santa Fe Indian School, but still early in the ball game, down 8-0, but still Tavion Collado, a contested three. Dontre hasn't, he attempted one, got bumped, didn't get the call. If the officials are going to let them play, it's definitely advantage St. Mike's.
Yeah, absolutely, and they need to, this is kind of a must-score possession here for the Santa Fe Indian School. You need to get something, hopefully a three if you're the Braves.
All right, out of the timeout, 2-2-1, full court press here for the Horsemen. Braves in the backcourt. Tavion gets it to Dontre. Skip pass to Martin, gets it right side to Loretto. Loretto back to Tavion now. Loretto right wing, gets it over to the baseline, that's Martin, guarded by Reedus. Gets it back up top, Braves will reset now. Right side, Dontre with Hunt on him. Gets it, up to Pecos, almost turned the ball over there. Pecos now to Martin up top right wing, looking for cutters, nothing there. Goes left wing to Tavion, Ricker on him, I'd take him.
I would take him, yeah.
Over to Loretto, Loretto kicks it out. Martin steps into a tray, right side, splash! They got the three you wanted, Mods.
Yeah, that's it.
8-3. Stith, quick tray on the way. It's no good. Rebound. Oh, Ricker found the loose change, missed the putback, and Braves control it now. Loretto gets it over to Tavion. Tavion down the floor, leading Martin. Can he catch up? No.
And these are exactly right here, Barron, the Indian School turnovers. Overthrowing a pass, dribbling off the leg. Things like that. You cannot have these turnovers in a game like this.
3:57 left first quarter, 8-3. Horsemen up. Stith guarded by Dontre Collado as he crosses the timeline. Going left to right. Stiff behind the back dribble. Pull up jumper right side off the front rim. No good. Rebound Collado. D'Antre. He'll push it up across the timeline. Gets it over to Pecos. Pecos traveled. That's 3 turnovers already. Back-to-back turnovers for the Braves without a shot. And it's 3:40 left first quarter, 8-3. Horseman still up, but I gotta say, Stiff early jumpers, that's what you want if you're the Braves. Stiff with the ball here. He'll hand it off. Nope, finds Hunt. Hunt inside to Reedus. Little runner inside, no good. Tap, Ricker has it. He'll put it up and score. Offensive boards there for the Horseman, the taller Horseman, the bigger Horseman.
Ricker looking more focused in this one.
Martin finds Tavion Collado. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rims out. Rebound McCoy. He gets it over to Stiff. Stiff guarded by Loretto now as he crosses the timeline. He calls a play. Picks up a screen. Dribbles into the lane. Sweeping layup on the way is good by Kamal. He's got 4 points.
Stiff recognized an ISO right there, and he called Ricker up for a screen. He knew what was coming.
12-3. Horsemen up, 2:50 left here first quarter. Pecos inside to Loretto. Quick layup. No good. Missed it. Reedus with the rebound. Had a good look. Couldn't get it to fall. Reedus' height bothered him. Reedus up top of the key, goes right wing to Hunt. Hunt looking inside. Oh, his pass is going to go out of bounds, and there's the St. Michael's first turnover of the ball game. Miscommunication there with the Horsemen. Getting that set started. Here we go. D'Antre looking at Coach Trujillo for the play. He'll cross the timeline. Horseman still in man-to-man. D'Antre attacks, gets it over to the corner. Baseline, Trey, got it! That was Antonio Pecos. Second 3 of the ball game for the Braves. It's 12-6. Horseman. Stiff pulls up top of the key. Left wing over to McCoy. Dillon inside to Reedus, working against the smaller Tavion. Ricker to McCoy. Squares up, pull up, free throw line jumper. No good, but he drew the foul. I think he sold that, man. That was a little Shea Gilgeous-Alexander flop there by McCoy, and the officials bought his act.
Yeah, they did.
So McCoy will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Chris Pena waiting to come in. Nathan McCoy coming in for St. Michael's as Dylan McCoy rattles the free throw home. Reedus will sit down for the Horsemen, and Loretto sits down for Indian School. Chris Pena can get some scoring punch here.
Yeah, he can.
Off the bench for the Braves.
Three-point shooter.
McCoy, second free throw on the way is good. Hit them both. He's got 5 points, 14-6. Horsemen up, 2:05 left in the first quarter. 2-2-1, full court pressure by the Horsemen. Pena gets it to D'Antre, across the timeline now to Tavion. Oh, and he passed the ball on the sideline. That's another turnover.
Three give-me's for the Braves, man. These are killers.
Minute 57 left here in the first quarter. Horsemen can go up by double figures here early. Stiff across the timeline. D'Antre on him, goes right wing to Nate McCoy. Nate looks inside for his brother, and its passes off his hands out of bounds. That's a turnover, Horseman. All right, 2-2-1, full court pressure for the Horsemen. Pecos will take it out, gets it over to Tavion in the corner. Trying to avoid that trap of the 2-2-1. Martin in the middle, finds Pecos. Pecos thought about the trade, didn't take it. Back up top, D'Antre. Jab step against Hunt, picks up a screen. Goes right side to Tavion. He'll square up. Trey on the way, no good. Rebound, Martin tracks it down for the Braves. Kicks out, Tavion trying to drive through traffic, and he's going to get fouled by Ricker, I believe. It's only the first team foul on St. Michael's. It is on Dono. Minute 26 left in the first quarter, 14-6. Tavion underneath his own basket, looking. Lobs it up for D'Antre, it's no good. Pena gets the loose change, little jumper inside, off the back rim, no good. Hunt skies for the rebound. He hands it off to Stith in the backcourt, he'll cross the timeline, Pena on him. Kamal drives right side into the double team. D'Antre tapped the ball loose out of bounds. And that'll be St. Michael's ball right in front of the Braves bench to the right of us here. Minute 10 left. Stith gets it to Ricker. Ricker up top right wing, looks inside for Hunt. Gives it over to Stith. Stith, it bounce pass into Hunt. Hunt, spin move inside. Shot is no good, but he was fouled by Tavion Collado. And Ryan Hunt will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, St. Mike's using the bigs right now quite a bit. A lot of entry passes and trying to wear down the Brave defense.
Hunt, first free throw on the way, and it is no good. Checking in is Jeremiah Rodriguez for St. Michael's. Ricker sits down for the first time. And Hunt, second free throw coming up, and it is good. 15-6, Horseman up. Braves break the press. Pecos whips it over to Dontre, inside to Martin. He'll turn around jumper. It's blocked by McCoy. Nathan McCoy sprinting ahead now. Layup on the way is good. 17-6. Braves right back down. Layup on the way is good. That's Antonio Pecos with the bucket. 17-8. Horsemen up, 37 seconds left. Hunt to Nathan McCoy, back to Hunt. He'll step into a tray. No good. Rebound Pena for the Braves. He'll push it up across the timeline, left-hand dribble. He's being guarded by Rodriguez. They get it over to Tavion. 17-8, St. Michael's, 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dontre wants to drive, pushback, step jumper, no good, off back rim, rebound McCoy. I think I would have held it for the last shot there.
Yeah, and I don't think a Collado has scored yet, Barron.
7 seconds left here in the quarter. Stiff, sweeping right side, runs into Tavion, gets the ball, and it's intercepted by Pena, and he's going to throw it at the buzzer. It's no good. And that will end the first quarter with St. Mike's leading Santa Fe Indian School 17-8. You're listening to sportsprimo.com and AM 810 99.9 FM. Suave Radio. Aaron and Amado Abeta with you here live, courtside from the pit. You're right, Amado. Neither Collado has scored. It's Antonio Pecos with 5 points. And well, let's go to our sponsors first. Santa Fe Community College, State Employees Credit Union, New Mexico PED, the Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, Kia Santa Fe County DOT, Roto-Rooter, all proud sponsors of high school sports on Sports Primo and Suave Radio.
Well, getting into the second quarter, man, you can't give. It's so frustrating to watch. You know, the giveaway turnovers, unforced errors. You just can't have that, and that is something that has been a problem with the Indian School taking on St. Mike's. It just the overthrown pass, just dribbling on the sideline, things that you can't have in these ball games, and you need Dontre and Tavion Collado to score.
Want to give a shout out to Milagro Middle School, Miss Clayton and Mr. Pacheco's classes listening to us. I believe they're in fourth period right now. So shout out to all you guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. Let's make sure and get to work. All right. Santa Fe Indian School shooting 23% in that first quarter. They're 3 of 13. St. Michael 6 of 15 for 40%. All right, Braves with the ball. St. Mike's half-court trap. Martin gets it over to the corner. That's Pena. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebound Hunt. Got a good look there, Mods.
Yeah, he did. Great look on the baseline.
It's so funny because the Braves are not turning the ball over because of St. Mike's pressure.
No.
It's because they're anxious and a little bit too careless with their passes. Hunt in the corner with the ball, and his pass is stolen away by Collado. Tavion with Hunt on his hip. He'll take it, and his shot is blocked out of bounds by Dylan McCoy. And he mouthed off a little bit, and the officials letting him do it. I'm surprised there. I really am. Officials have been really
Was it
quick.
Tavion doing it?
No, it was Dylan McCoy. Dontre, Trey off the inbounds. No good. Rebound, Ryan Hunt. He's double-teamed, dribbles out of trouble. Outlet pass to Kamal Stiff. He'll cross the timeline. Stiff wants to attack right side. Tough layup is no good, but he was fouled by Martin. And it's going to be Martin's first personal foul. Kamal Stiff to the line to shoot 2. Dontre Collado has a couple good looks, hasn't been able to get any to fall. And Tavion, they're not letting him get good looks. Kamal Stiff free throw, rims out, no good. And Kamal Stitt, you give him an inch, man, he will make you pay. You have got to be so aware of him at all times, man, because he is in attack mode 24/7.
Yeah, he is. All the time.
Second free throw is no good. He missed them both. Rebound Braves. St. Mike sets up in the 2-2-1 anyway off the missed free throw. Pena in the left wing. Pump fake, step back. Oh, nice move by Pena. Runner from the baseline. It's no good. Rebound Horseman. McCoy to Stiff. 2-on-1 the other way. Oh, Tavion swipes it away from him, and then Stiff fouls him. They get tangled up here in the corner. Everybody's okay. Great defense here by both sides. Tavion Collado, man, swiping that ball away, and a foul's going to be called on Kamal on the loose ball foul. It was. It's only his first personal foul. Still 17-8. St. Michael's up, 6:55 left in the second quarter. 2-2-1, still 3 full court pressure by the Horsemen. Dantre on the sideline, he'll cross the timeline. Skip pass over to Pena. Pena back to Tavion. Tavion over to the corner. Pecos drives baseline. Tough layup. No good. Rebound, Nathan McCoy.
They're getting looks, Baron. They're not hitting.
No, they're not. Stiff on the left wing. Hesitation, gets in the lane. Sweeping layup. Gets good, and he was fouled. Kamal Stiff with 6 points now. He is a tough guard, man.
He is.
Just like he was on the football field, man. So elusive, so quick. First free throw on the way is no good. Missed it. 19-8. Horsemen up by 11, their largest lead of the ball game. 6:28 left second quarter. Tavion gets it over to Pecos, left wing, now over to Pena. Baseline, Trey, got it.
Oh, much needed. Man, Pena, like that freshman.
19-11. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Horseman ball. Dantre haranguing Kamal Stitt in the backcourt. Dylan Rodriguez comes in for St. Mike's. McCoy will sit down for the first time today. 6:13 left second quarter. 19-11. Horseman. Stiff being guarded by Dantre. Cross the timeline. Gets top of the key. Right side to Dylan Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Hunt, left wing. Hunt now right side to Nathan McCoy. Nathan drives, spins in the lane, lowers the shoulder, layup on the way, no good. Tap in is good by Nathan. Hard, gritty drive by McCoy.
Man, he bullied Pena on that drive.
He did. 21-11. Martin across the timeline for the Braves, gets it to Dantre. Dantre right wing to Pena. He'll drive on Hunt. Pump fake, step through, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound. Nathan McCoy saves it. Stiff corrals it, and Horseman, they've got the ball. Nathan McCoy, man, he's making a difference. Hunt gets it to the corner. Dylan Rodriguez, Trey, got it! Dylan Rodriguez with the tray off the bench. That's what he's in for. And it's 24-11. Horseman up. 5:16 left here. Runner here for Pecos, no good. Rebound, St. Michael's. 5:08 left.
Still not too bad right now. 13-point lead here for the Horsemen. Not too bad for the Braves.
Stiff with the ball. Gets it over. Oh, passes out of bounds. It's a bad pass there, and I owe that one to Dantre Collado's defense on Stiff. It's the 5th turnover of the ball game for the Horsemen. Collado, skip pass over to Pecos in the corner. Pecos inside to Pena. Pump fake. Kicks it out to Tavion. No, ball is tipped. Rodriguez has it. Rodriguez lost the ball, gets it back over to Hunt. Hunt wants to drive baseline, muscles it up and scores.
That was a big opportunity for the Braves because Collado was open at the top of the key, and they take a much-needed timeout.
Yeah, you could see he was getting into his rhythm to just step into that three and bury it. But instead, it's a deflection, and it's 26-11, a 15-point lead here for St. Michael's. Coach Trujillo for the Braves gets a timeout. You're listening to SportsPrimo.com and AM 810 99.9 FM Suave Radio, Santa Fe Community College, State Employees Credit Union, New Mexico PED, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, Roto-Rooter, Santa Fe County DOT, Kia Santa Fe, and Santa Fe Community Housing Trust. They're all proud sponsors of high school sports on Sports Primo and Suave Radio.
Well, Baron, I got to send a shout out right now. The teachers at Santo Niño School in Santa Fe, all listening to the game right now and sending their support for the St. Michael's Horsemen. But thank you so much over at Santo Niño listening to us, and hope you're having a great day. And we hope you're focused on both, on school and some state tournament.
You know, it used to be that the schools would put spring break aligned with the state tournament. And several years ago, they stopped doing that. But yeah, we appreciate everybody listening and watching, whether you're in school or at work. Why not? Braves need a bucket in a bad way here.
Yes, they do, and they're getting their chances.
All right, still 2-2-1 pressure here by the Horsemen. Pena with the ball. Skip pass, dangerous. Dontre, Tavion to Martin, over to the corner. Pecos gets free on the baseline. Layup is good. Pecos with 7 points, 26-13. Dylan Rodriguez in the backcourt gets it to Kamal Stith. Guarded by Dontre. Stith across the timeline. Left wing over to Hunt. Hunt skips it over to Jeremiah Rodriguez. Jeremiah, who almost traveled, gets it over to Hunt. Hunt now to Nathan McCoy. Nathan McCoy dribbles right side, spin move in the lane. Long step, layup on the way, no good. Got his own rebound, no he didn't. This ball is still loose and we're gonna get a foul here. Looks like it's a loose ball foul on St. Michael's Jeremiah Rodriguez. It's his first personal foul, second team foul on the Horsemen. They'll set up into that 2-2-1. Tavion to Dontre, still in the backcourt. Dontre, skip pass over to Pena. Pena now to Dontre, still hasn't scored yet, gets it over to Pecos. Pecos back to Dontre, top of the key. Thought about the trade, didn't take it. They'll reset now, 3.5 minutes left, second quarter. Dontre picks up a screen. Hesitation, kicks it over to Pena. Pena inside, skips it over to the corner. Pecos, baseline tray, no good, it's short, rebound, Stiff. Pecos is getting all the field goal opportunities, Amado, not cut the Colados. Stiff inside, gets tangled up, kicks it out. Jeremiah Rodriguez is fouled on the three-point shot by Pecos.
That just wasn't a smart play from Pecos, man. He was late getting to him, grabbed the wrist.
Yeah, Pecos is the receiving end. He's getting a lot of open looks because the Horsemen are tailored, their defense is tailor-made to stop the Colados, which they are. They're both scoreless right now, but because there's so much attention towards the Colados, they're kicking it to Pecos, and he has 7 points, but he probably should have about 10 or 12.
Yeah, he should. Absolutely, and it's mission accomplished right now if you're St. Mike's. You're taking out their two best players and two top scorers. I do like that the Braves are keeping Pena on the floor though, because he's a scoring threat as well.
He's the third scorer, and they need him to score more. He's got a 3. He's got to get those opportunities. Adris Leon in the game. Rodriguez missed all 3 free throws.
Wow.
26-13. Horsemen up. Skip pass down underneath. Too long there for Leon, and it's out of bounds. And I'll tell you, Dontre especially has done a good job with those long passes to break the press. That's the first one that's gone out of bounds. I think that was Tavion with that baseball pass down there, though. Here comes Stiff across the timeline. Leon picks him up. Adris Leon, Stiff smells it into the lane easily. Shot no good. Rebound tapped out, and it's tracked down by the Braves. We got a hurt Brave in the backcourt. Ball is loose now. Ricker falls down. He traveled. They didn't call it. Dylan McCoy inside. Double pump layup. No good. Rebound Dontre. And now they stop the game. Tavion Collado has been on the floor now for what, a good 10, 12 seconds.
He has, yeah.
But nobody scores. Braves still maintain possession after all is said and done. Didn't see what happened. It was on the rebound that he took a shot.
He took a hard fall is what happened. You could kind of hear the thud when he hit the floor.
He's stomach down, face down right now on the floor. Coach Trujillo going over to check him out. 2:35 left in the first half. It's 26-13. St. Michael's up on Santa Fe Indian School. Kale Loretto going to check in here for Tavion. Now we see some movement from him. I think he just lost his breath. I think he had the wind knocked out of him there. Want to give a shout out to my dad, Joe Abeta, and my mom, Marcy Abeta, as well as my sister, Elizabeth Abeta, at home listening on our YouTube channel. As you can hear the Indian School fans here upset about, well, I guess the physicality. I'm not sure what they're upset about, but their team has had opportunities.
You could be upset about their missed shots. They're missing a lot.
They are.
And they have some really, I think 5 really bad turnovers.
Well, it's really the length of the Horsemen right now is what's really bothering them. We mentioned at the start, you know, the McCoys go about 6'3", Reed is 6'4", Ricker 6'4", Ryan Hunt 6'3". They're the anchor. They're the back end of that press. And yes, even though the Braves are getting 2-on-1s, breaking that press, you have rim protectors back there against the likes of Antonio Pecos and Loretto, who go about 5'7", and so that's really been the difference there. Is just that rim protection for the Horsemen. As Tavion Collado taking his time to get back up. He's up on both feet right now. I don't think it's a leg injury or a foot injury. I think he just lost his air. Maybe he's a little dizzy. Now he's going to take some steps very carefully, but under his own power. Not sure if he hit his head on the court, but he's up onto the bench now, being looked at by the Santa Fe Indian School staff. And I want to give a shout out to Miss Pino, Elaine Pino's journalism class at Santa Fe Indian School. Had a pleasure of meeting them, and we talked about social media and local journalism, community journalism, covering high school sports. What a delight it was to meet them. Such a great class of students there at Santa Fe Indian School. Here we go. Dontre across the timeline, behind the back dribble, attacks, left-hand layup, no good, but he was fouled by Ricker. And Dontre now will go to the line to shoot two. His first opportunity to score here. The Collados have been shut out here in the first half with 2:26 left in the second quarter. We mentioned if they want a shot to win this game, man, those guys, I'd like for them to both to be in double figures at least. As he hits that first free throw, and he's on the board now. Ryan Hunt coming up off the bench. He'll come in for Donovan Ricker. That was, I think, Ricker's second personal foul. Only the third team foul on St. Mike's. Dontre, second free throw coming up, and it is no good. Rims out. 26-14, St. Michael's. Here comes Stiff. Driving in the lane, lost the ball. Here comes the Braves now the other way. Chris Pena. Hesitation, gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Dontre. Dontre, top of the key, his pass. I'm not sure. He thought it was a pick and roll, but nobody was on the roll there. Here comes the Horseman, Nathan McCoy. Long step layup is good by Nathan McCoy. He's got 6 points. 28-14. Andreas Leon in the backcourt. Gets it over to Martin. Martin, little jumper from the free throw line. Got it. He's got 5 points now. 28-16, St. Mike's. Minute 40 left here in the second quarter. Leon with Stith. Every time Stith's seen Leon on him, he takes him to the rack. Gets it over to the corner. Dylan McCoy now with it. Up top to Nathan. They give him space. He'll take the tray. Got it. He's having a ball game, man. He's got 9 points. 31-16. Horsemen up. Minute 20 left here in the half. Pena gets it over to the corner. Leon bobbles it. He'll drive. His pass is intercepted by McCoy. Nathan McCoy looking for Stith. Finds Hunt now, and a timeout. It looks like Coach Montoya for St. Michael's. Minute 8 left here in the second half. It's 31-16. Looks like Tavion Collado going to check back into the ball game for the Braves, as well as Antonio Pecos once the timeout is done. But minute 8 left here. 15-point lead here for the Horsemen.
Well, this game's gotten away from the Braves so far in this first half, and St. Mike's just doing what they need to do, and you gotta give a shout to to the McCoy brothers. They're doing a really good job out there, and they're just imposing their size, their will, their dominance right now over the Braves. And like we said, Baron, it's not like the Braves, they're getting opportunities. They've had open looks. They're getting that. And so it should be a lot closer, but it's getting into danger zone right now.
Kamal Stith with the ball here for the Horsemen, guarded by Dontre Collado. Left side, gets it over to Dylan McCoy. Pump fake, he'll drive inside. Layup on the way is good. Too easy. 33-16, 55 seconds left in the half. Both Collados in there. Pecos rifles it inside Loretto. Nice pump fake, layup, no good though. Martin gets the offensive rebound and scores. 33-18, there's that length and the height advantage by St. Michael's there, just disrupting what should have been an easy layup. Probably a hoop and harm. Dylan McCoy with it, he'll drive in the lane, pulls up. He double team, kicks it out to his brother. Nathan McCoy drives right side, tough layup on the way is good. Man, he is on dominating right now.
Yeah, man.
35-18, 15 seconds left in the half. Tavion skip pass to Loretto, his pass intercepted by St. Michael's, 9 seconds left. Kamal Stith on the right wing, 4 seconds left, hands it off to Hunt. Hunt, pump fake, layup is good. Oh boy, 37-18, a 20-point quarter for the Horsemen. Outscoring Indian School 20-10 in that third quarter. Going into the locker room, the Horsemen up 37-18. You're listening to SportsPrimo.com and AM 810 99.9 FM Suave Radio. Aaron and Amado Beta with you here at the pit. Want to give a shout out to Darren Casados, also listening to us. Of course, the legend, Darren Casados, former Capital High School Jaguar, always listening, always great to run into Darren. Thank you for listening, Darren. Hope you're having a good day.
Yeah, Darren, what's up, man? Had some great memories watching you here. You got to go to the locker room and make some serious adjustments. You got to figure out how to get the Collados some open looks any way you can, whatever you got to do, because the way things are going, the wheels are off, and you're going to go home if you can't get this sorted.
All right, you're listening to KSWV Suave Radio as well as SportsPrimo.com. This is brought to you by Kia Santa Fe County DOT, Roto-Rooter, State Employees Credit Union, Santa Fe Community College, New Mexico PED, Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, and the State Employees Credit Union, all proud sponsors of high school sports on Sports Primo and Suave Radio. Well, let's go to the halftime statistics. First, for the St. Michael's Horsemen, their leading scorer is Nathan McCoy off the bench with 11 points. Dylan McCoy with 7 points. Kamal Stith with 6 points. Ryan Hunt with 8 points. Dylan Rodriguez with a 3, and Donovan Ricker with 2 points. The Braves, their leading scorers, they got Antonio Pecos and Otika Martin with 7 points apiece. Chris Pena with 3 points. I'm missing a point here for the Braves somewhere, but we'll check that. St. Michael's, they are 15 of 28 from the field for 53%, 3 of 5 from three-point land for 60%, and 4 of 11 from the free throw line. Santa Fe Indian School, 7 of 26 from the field for 26%, 3 of 8 from three-point land for 37%, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rebounding battle right now, dominated by St. Michael's, 22-14. Blocks, St. Michael's with 2 blocks. Indian School with 2 blocks as well. Let me see who got that extra point that I missed here for. Looks like Dontre Collado has a free throw. All right, that's what I missed. There it is. I see it. Points off turnovers. Well, Santa Fe Indian School, I'm with 3 points off turnovers. The Horsemen with 13 points off turnovers. Here's the stat I think of the half, Amado. St. Michael's with 24 points in the paint Indian School with only 6. The Horsemen with 11 fast break points. Indian School with only 2. St. Michael's led 17-8 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored Indian School 20-10 and now lead 37-18. Our next game here will be the state championship game for 3A, the girls bracket. Santa Fe Indian School will be facing off against Navajo Prep. That's number 1 versus number 2. Those two teams met earlier in the year, and Navajo Prep defeated Indian School, I believe, by 3 points. So that game coming up about 20 minutes after this ball game. But the Braves looking for to improve who's getting the shots here. If we just look at who's getting the field goal attempts here by the Braves, Antonio Pecos, 3 of 7. He's getting most of the attempts. It's off the back end of that press breaker that the Braves have handled really well. Their 9 turnovers have really come off of like just rushing, some sloppy passes. It hasn't come from getting trapped. They've avoided that really well. I would say maybe 3 of their turnovers have come off of the pressure, but a lot of that has just been self-imposed lapses for the Braves. When you look at it, Tavion Collado is 0 of 4 from the field, and Dontre Collado is 0 of 3 for the field. Chris Pena, 1 of 5 from the field. Pena's had some good looks that he usually hits them all.
Yeah, he's had some good looks. Pecos had some good looks. It's been a tough one, and got to say though, Martin, he's been pretty consistent for the Braves hitting from the outside. Maybe they can get him some more looks, but I don't know, Baron. Would you say it's a little desperate going into the locker room down by 19?
There's plenty of game left. We saw 2 20-point comebacks on Wednesday, so it's definitely possible. But I'll tell you that just the bigness of St. Michael's right now, a factor on both sides. And the McCoys, man, they know where their butter's bred, man. They are going inside, powering it. And then if you sag on off them, both of them can hit the tray, man. So they're a tough matchup here for Santa Fe Indian School right now. Dylan McCoy, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from three-point land. Nathan McCoy, 5 of 7 from the field. He's 1 of 1 from three-point land. Those two really tough, especially when you've got to consider Kamal Stiff. He's only 3 of 8 from the field, but man, just his presence out there draws so much attention that you're going to end up giving up some buckets, some open looks for some other guys. And like you said, the Horsemen imposing their will inside on the paint. And
that's what Kamal did at the end of the half with 1 second left. Drew the guys in and flipped it right underneath to Ryan Hunt to get that point at the end and give them that 19-point lead. And it was just like, oh boy, it was kind of panic time. And the Braves looked pretty stunned walking to the locker room.
They didn't have good body language going into the locker room.
No, they didn't.
Mr. Baron says they're okay. They're going to be fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So St. Michael's was 4 of 11 from the free throw line in that first half, and Indian School just 1 of 2, man. Not getting to the line enough. And yep, St. Michael's Coach Montoya designing that defense, man, to keep the Collados neutralized right now.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. It's when you have the McCoys and you have Ryan Hunt that, you know, they're just as fast, they're long, and they're playing on the outside, and they're doing their best to protect the three-point line. It's hard to get some good looks if you're the Collados.
You have the Collados, they're bringing the ball up the floor against that press, and so the back end, if you break it, which they have been breaking, getting 2-on-1 breaks on the other side, that diagonal passing has been working, but they just cannot make St. Michael's pay for that press. They've been in the 2-2-1 the whole time. As we're seeing Ralph Ortiz coming out onto the court here for the first time I've seen him.
Oh, wow,
that's
awesome.
Yep, there's Mr. Ralph Ortiz as they're acknowledging some dignitaries down there.
Well, Ralph is a fixture in Santa Fe, man, with his T-shirt company, trophies, doing all of that stuff that he does. He's provided state tournament trophies for years and years. His family, a big staple in Santa Fe. He has been somebody that's been a part of Zozobra and the Kiwanis Club for decades. If you're cruising around backstage at Fort Marcy Park for Zozobra, you'll see him. He's kind of greeting people as they go in and out, and he's just doing his thing. And he'll probably crack a joke at you, a joke or two.
He will, that's for sure. It's good to see him out here still. He loves the state tournament, man.
He does, and I hope to be at the state tournament doing the same thing.
Why not? The winner of this game will play Robertson in the state championship game tomorrow at noon. We will bring that game to you live at noon, no matter who wins this game. We'll give it to you live here. Robertson defeated Bosque Prep 62-58 in overtime. So it could be a rematch of the state championship game from last year, which Robertson defeated St. Michael's. Well, if the Indian school cannot start hitting some shots, getting the Colados free up top, and to start taking advantage of St. Michael's missed free throws and their turnovers.
Well, it's always a comfortable sign, Baron, for a team when they come out with about 4 minutes left on the halftime clock, and St. Mike's already made their way out. They're feeling confident, feeling good. They're on a mission here.
Here comes the Braves. About 2 minutes left on the clock here for the warm-up. Tavion Collado and Antonio Pecos having a discussion as they're coming out of the locker room. The thing about this Braves team is that Otika Martin and Antonio Pecos and Kale Loreto, and Antonio Pecos, they're the only seniors, really contributing seniors. Idris Leon as well is a senior coming off the bench, but the Colados will be coming back as well as Chris Pena and Kale Loreto. So
got a good team coming back.
They do. They're going to need a post player to replace Martin. He's a very steady post player. Undersized when you're facing off against the Horsemen, but like most teams you are. St. Michael's, they're going to have some guys coming back as well. Ryan Hunt, of course. Noah Reedus coming back. They're just juniors. Nathan McCoy, just a sophomore. So next year's team will be built around those three guys for sure.
Yeah, they're going to have a great team as well. And as we expected last year when we saw Kamal Stith was coming back, because he had a pretty good state tournament last year. Kind of the coming out for Kamal Stith was last state tournament, and we knew he was going to be athletic coming in. But let's see what kind of adjustments the Braves make. And also, St. Mike's has to start missing shots and turning it over and doing that as well for the Braves to get back in this game. And will they do it? I don't know.
Well, they've missed free throws, and they've had a couple of sloppy turnovers as well. It's just their margin of error is just a lot bigger than the Braves. They can afford to make some mistakes and miss some free throws, whereas the Braves, their margin of error is very, very slim. And I would say the first, 4 minutes of this third quarter are huge for Santa Fe Indian School to try to get back in this.
They are, and got to send a shout out real quick, Baron, to John Robb. He's listening, saying you guys are killing it. We're listening. Thank you so much, Rob, and anyone else who's with you.
Bowler
enjoying the game. Yeah, he's one of the top bowlers in Santa Fe right there. Him and his wife. So a shout out to you, your son. Liam's doing really well in sports. Really good basketball player and a fellow lefty. So I love that.
Horsemen will start off this third quarter with possession. Braves extending their man-to-man. Stith gets it to Ricker, top of the key. Ricker to McCoy, Dylan McCoy, over to Reedus, now to Ricker at the elbow. Ricker trying to back up, shot on the way, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it up and scores.
Offensive glass, man.
Did a good job keeping that ball above his head too off that rebound. 39-18, 21-point lead. Dontre gets it over to Loreto. Ryan Hunt on him, gets it to Martin now, over to Tavion. Tavion looking for cutters, he's on the left wing up top. Gets it over to the corner. Baseline tray. Got it. Pecos with the tray. He's in double figures now. Stith racing up across the timeline. Gets it to Reedus. Reedus to Ricker on the block. Jump hook with the left hand, no good. Rebound, Calado. Tavion. Baseball pass down to his brother Dantre. Layup, no good, but he was fouled by Stith. Thought he should have pump faked Stith, and a T is on Stith.
Oh, they caught that.
He knows better.
And he just picked up his third.
He knows better than that. You're up, 18 points. He knows better than to taunt. And he knows it. He's saying it's like it's my fault. Coach Montoya listening to Kamal. Official discussing it now. Is that his, because he picks up 2 fouls, right?
He gets 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 3.
Dantre at the free throw line here for the Braves. First free throw on the way is good. All right, well, we'll see if this is a momentum changer here, because I'll tell you, the Horsemen really don't have a dependable ball handler outside of Stith. McCoy can do it as well, but that's pretty much it. Dylan McCoy, that is.
It was for sure.
Yeah,
it's language down there as you're stepping over him. He said something.
He did. Dantre will get 2 more free throws. He hit both free throws there. Second free throw comes. This can be a 6-point, 7-point possession here for the Braves. He got it. He's hit 3 in a row now, and you know what? There's nothing that gets you in rhythm more than hitting free throws, man.
That's it.
And he's hit his first 3 here. 4th one coming up. It is good. He hit all 4. All right. 39-25. Braves with the ball here. Off the technical. Both McCoys in now, along with Ricker, Reedus, and Hunt. Dantre picks up a screen, dribbles left side. Ricker on him. Picks up another screen. They're going to try to pop him free. Dantre, left side. Wants to drive, skips inside. Tough shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Martin keeps it alive for the Braves. Up top to Loretto. Gets it over to Tavion. Tavion now. He'll pull up, top of the key tray. No good, off front rim, rebound. Loretto.
Oh, big rebound.
Gets it for the Braves. Keeps the possession alive now. Dantre over to the corner. Pecos for Trey. Got it!
Huge, Barron!
A 7-point possession for the Braves, and they've cut the lead to 11. 39-28. Nathan McCoy up top, guarded by Dantre. Left side to Dylan now. Dylan up to Ricker. Ricker on the right wing. Gets it over to the corner. Nathan McCoy. Step back, looking inside. Gets it to Dylan McCoy. Dylan to Reedus. They're out of sorts, I can tell. Hunt gets it over to Reedus. Reedus looks inside. Skip pass over to Nate. Nate, pull up. His pass finds Ricker inside. Shot, no good. Rebound, Braves. That was completely awkward possession for St. Mike's without Stith in there, Mado. Bounce pass to the corner. Pecos was free. He didn't take it. Loretto, top of the key. Here comes Tavion now. Picks up the screen. Goes top of the key. He'll pull up over Ricker. No good. Off front rim. Rebound, Martin. Lost the ball, and he's fouled on the putback.
The Braves are coming back, Barron.
They are. I don't know, man. I would put Stith back in.
I would too. I absolutely
would. That
would.
last offensive set for the Horsemen looked jittery, Amado. It was almost like that, as Coach Montoya knows he's going to get a timeout. It looked with 5:36 left in the third quarter. Horsemen up 39-28. Aaron and Amado Abeta with you on Sports Primo and Suave Radio. It looked like in an elementary basketball game when the point guard in the fourth quarter is fouled out and is not in there. That's what that last offensive possession.
Yeah, because they don't have a true point guard, and their floor general, there wasn't one on the floor at that moment, so it got a little testy, it got a little mucky.
Yeah, it's just incredible how chemistry, like just one little drop of a new chemical will just throw off the whole equilibrium of the team. That's what it looked like there. Coach Montoya, he realizes it. He's going to try to stem the tide here with Stith with 3 fouls, 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Hey guys, we've played without him before. Let's get organized here. It's okay.
I think he had to tell him, like, here, this guy's going to bring up the ball. Let's figure this out. Get him in position.
Yeah, the McCoys are capable. definitely to hold the ball or to handle the ball. Martin's free throw, no good.
Well, you need that.
Second free throw coming up. Yeah, that would have cut it to a single digit. They've outscored the Horsemen 10-2. Make that 11-2 in this third quarter. 39-29. Dylan McCoy bringing the ball up across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, goes left wing to Nathan McCoy. Nathan McCoy way up top. Gets it to Ricker, top of the key. Ricker backing into the lane. Pulls up, entry pass stolen away by Martin.
Just not a good pass. He wasn't looking where he was throwing that ball.
Tavion Collado picks up the screen, dribbles right side. Pull up tray for Tavion, no good. Bounced on the rim, good rebound by Ryan Hunt. Gets it over to Dylan. Dylan across the timeline now on the right side. Dylan wants to attack into the lane. Skip, slip on the way, no good, but he was fouled. They're going to say, I believe, not on the shot. They are going to give him free throws.
That was,
no way.
He took quite a few steps going to the basket as well.
Dylan McCoy at the free throw line to shoot two. On its way, and it is good. Steady influence there. Jeremiah Rodriguez coming in the ball game for Dono Ricker.
That could actually be a good thing for the Braves to get Ricker on the bench.
McCoy, second free throw coming up. On its way, and it is no good. Rims out. Rebound Braves. Here comes the Indian School down the floor. Dontre rises up for Trey. No call. Ball goes out of bounds. I think that's the right call. Did he tip it? No, he didn't. It's going to be St. Michael's ball. That was kind of a quick tray there by Dontre.
Well, you got to this point because you're letting the offense flow and you're letting things come to you. So find the open man and get a good shot.
Dylan McCoy across the timeline for the Horsemen. They're going right to left in front of us. Nathan looks for cutters, finds Jeremiah, kicks it out. Reedus baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Tavion Collado for the Braves, and he's fouled by Jeremiah Rodriguez.
Nice box outs, though, from the Braves.
That's going to be the fourth team foul on St. Michael's. So that's another thing that happened with those two quick fouls is that it adds up in team fouls, too. So the next foul, Indian School will be in the bonus. 4:24 left. Tavion Collado across the timeline here to Dontre. Gets it to Martin. Martin has it tapped away. Dontre gets it back, but Reedus steals it. Here comes McCoy. Nathan, nice dime to Hunt. Power dribble, pump fake layup is good, and he was fouled. Ryan Hunt with some power. He's in double figures now with 10. 42-29. Horsemen stemming the tide there, man. Hunt free throw on the way, no good. It's back rim, Rodriguez with the rebound. He's in the corner, gets it up top to Nathan McCoy. St. Mike's with it, 4 minutes left in the third quarter, 42-29. Hunt looks for cutters, finds Reedus top of the key. Reedus inside to Nathan McCoy. Drop step, layup off the glass, no good. Tap in is good by Nathan McCoy. Wow, he's a jumping jack.
Well, the momentum shift and run, that was fun while it lasted.
Back to a 15-point lead for the Braves, or for the Horsemen. Pecos wants to drive, gets to the rack, layup on the way is good. Beautiful drive by Pecos.
Nice layup.
44-31, 3.5 minutes left third quarter. Nathan McCoy calls for low. Ryan Hunt, right wing up top, looking for cutters. Gets it over to Reedus. Reedus looks inside. Now to Dylan, right side, inside to Hunt. Hunt. Spin move, gets it out to Dylan McCoy. Dylan wants to drive in the lane. Gets to the side, layup on the way, no good, but he was fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. I got to say, the last 2-3 possessions out of the timeout, St. Mike's has looked a lot better, man, than that first time they were without Kamal. A lot better. I tip my hat to them, man, because they were out of sorts there on that first one. Now they're moving the ball and looking inside for their bigs as McCoy misses the free throw. 3:09 left here in the third quarter. Dylan McCoy Second free throw, missed it. Missed them both. He's missed his last 3 free throws. 44-31, 3 minutes left. Tavion Collado with Rita Sani Emil, drive, baseline, double pump layup, no good. Tap in by Martin, no good. Another tap in by Martin, no good. Ball tapped out, Braves have it. Dontre, top of the key to Loretto. Trey on the way, no good. That would have been big.
Yeah.
Here comes Rodriguez now for the Horsemen. Gets it over to Hunt. Hunt on the baseline, back up top to Rodriguez, swings it over to McCoy. McCoy inside to Dillon. Dillon on the left wing, about 15 feet away, gets it to Hunt, top of the key. Thought about the tray, thought better. Gets it to Rodriguez, spins away, gets the baseline over to the corner now. Reedus up top to McCoy, 2:27 left here. Reedus back on the block. Trying to back down, kicks it out to McCoy. Oh, the ball is loose, McCoy tracks it down. No, it's stripped away by Loretto. Layup on the way is good! K.O. Loretto, his first field goal, a strip and score!
That was huge, man, causing some havoc at half court.
44-33. Horsemen up, 2:05 left. Pass, a weak pass, it's loose. Can they get it? Nope, Nate McCoy tracks it down in the backcourt. Gets it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives left side. He had the forearm, didn't get called. Nate McCoy, top of the key. Guarded by Tavion Collado. Gets it over to the corner. Reedus, and he traveled. All right, now they were more awkward on that one. That possession, man, that was a little more awkward. Of course, the Braves defense had a lot to do with that. They were starting to amp up the pressure a little bit.
A 4-point run would be nice here if you're Santa Fe Indian School.
If you get to the fourth quarter in single digits, that's what you want.
You can come back.
Dontre Collado to Tavion. Still 2-2-1 pressure here by the Horsemen. Martin gets it to Loretto. Pull-up jumper, left side, no good. Rebound, Nate McCoy. That's an offensive foul, yeah. And he had been calling for that for a while. The Horsemen had been lowering the shoulder a couple of times there, and they finally called him on it. And Kamal Stith off the bench here. I think he's been sitting for about 4 minutes. They got an 11-point lead. Nate McCoy will sit down. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul, but it's an offensive foul, so no free throws coming up here for the Braves. That's the 4th turnover of the 3rd quarter here for St. Michael's. They've got 10 total. Tavion Collado taking it out underneath his own basket. Alley-oop pass, it's blocked by Reedus. Martin turnaround jumper, it's no good. Tavion with the offensive putback.
Put back there for Tavion.
The lead is 9, 44-35. Kamal Stith back into the ball game here. The captain with the ball, right side, gets it over the corner. Nate McCoy pulls up, right side jumper, no good. High rebound, Braves have it. They whip it down to Loretto. Foot race with McCoy, layup is good! The lead's cut down to 7. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Stith, right side layup on the glass, no good. Tap in by Reedus is good. Noah Reedus with a big bucket for the Horsemen. Lead back up to 9, 46 seconds left 3rd quarter. And a foul is going to be called on Reedus, and that's going to get Pecos to the free throw line. 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, Reedus has been in there a long time. It's only his first personal foul. I think he's going to come out here for a rest. Dylan Rodriguez waiting to come back in. Antonio Pecos, he's having a ball game here. First free throw on the way is good. He's got 16 points to lead all scorers in this ball game right now. Antonio Pecos hit 3 threes, and now his second free throw. No good, rims out. 46-38. Horsemen up, 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Stith dribbles right side, guarded by Dontre. Pulls up, gets to the rack, layup is good, and is it
offensive foul?
Oh, wow, that's his 4th foul. I don't know about that, man.
So he's not going to be attacking anymore.
Oh, man, Mado. That's a tough call, man. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 2-2-1 full court pressure. Stith still in the ball game. Collado to Martin, gets it over to Pena left wing. Didn't take the tray. They wanted him to.
Yeah, he was
there. The crowd in the back stood up. Pecos right wing gets it back to Tavion. 15 seconds left here in the quarter. You're going to go in down either 8 or 6 if you're the Braves, maybe 5. 7 seconds left. Collado with Hunt on him. Pull up top of the key tray. No good. Off front rim. Rebound Rodriguez. And that will end the third quarter with St. Michael's up on Santa Fe Indian School 46-38. You're listening to sportsprimo.com and AM 810 99.9 FM KSWV Suave Radio. This broadcast brought to you by State Employees Credit Union, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, Roto-Rooter, Santa Fe County DOT, Kia Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, New Mexico PED, and the Santa Fe Community College, all proud sponsors of high school sports on Sports Primo and Suave Radio. Well, St. Michael's scoring 9 points in that third quarter, the Braves scoring 20.
That was a great quarter. Great. That's what this matchup is supposed to be, that back and forth right there. And there's going to be some drama now with Kamal Stith. He has 4 fouls going into the fourth. Big opportunity. And it's a moment. Start attacking whoever Stith is guarding. Start attacking on the offensive side.
Not sure how long Coach Montoya is he going to got to start the fourth quarter with Stith on the bench.
You have to. You got to.
So you're up 8 here, and yep, he is not going to start the fourth quarter. It's going to be Dylan Rodriguez, Ryan Hunt, Nate McCoy, and Noah Reedus. The Braves shooting 13 of 44 for 29%. St. Michael shooting 19 of 39 for 48%. Here we go. Braves open up with the ball. Don't go away. We got a good one here. Dontre on the right wing up top. Fakes the tray. Nate McCoy on him. Now to Tavion. Fakes the tray. Pull up jumper. Tough shot. No good. Good defense by Dylan Rodriguez.
You don't need to force that. Just don't force the offense and force the issue because you want to score. You need to get your team involved in this.
Well, they ran a set play for him. It wasn't there. The Horsemen covered it. Just reset. Get a better shot.
That's it.
Dylan Rodriguez handling the ball in the backcourt, cross the timeline, gets it to Hunt. Hunt, right wing, looks inside for Nate McCoy. He spins, shot off the glass, no good. Got his own board, and he's fouled on the putback. He has been an absolute monster on the offensive glass. Nate McCoy.
Yeah, so many getting his own rebound is what he's been doing throughout the ball game.
He leads the Horsemen in scoring with 13 points. The sophomore, McCoy. First free throw on the way, and it is no good. Off front rim. Now the free throws for the Horsemen becoming a problem. I have 5 of 17. As Dylan McCoy checks in here. I'm sorry, he was in the whole time. Andres Leon coming in for Loretto for the Braves.
I'm wondering why Pena's not coming in.
McCoy missed them both. Make that 5 of 18. 7:26 left. Martin across the timeline. Gets it to Dontre. Steps into a tray. No good. Off front rim. Rebound. Nate McCoy.
He stepped into that one, man.
That would have been big. Here comes Nate across the timeline. Wants to drive right side. Long step layup is no good, but he was fouled. He'll go back to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Tavion Collado. That's his third personal foul. 7:10 left. And Nate McCoy back to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way, no good.
If you can get one of the Braves on the help side when McCoy's driving to step in front of those knees and maybe take a charge, if they're willing.
Second free throw coming up for Nate. On its way, that's long, no good. Rebound, tracked down by Martin. Horseman 5 of 20 from the free throw line now. Still an 8-point lead here for St. Michael's. Skip pass over to the corner, Tavion. He'll put up a baseline tray, no good. Rebound, Nate McCoy, the sweeper. Gets it to Hunt on the right wing. Entry pass inside to Dylan. Dylan, turnaround jumper, no good. Reedus with the rebound, his putback's no good. Hunt with the rebound, his putback is good. 12 points for Ryan Hunt. The lead back up to 10. 2-2-1, full court pressure. Braves break it. Dontre wants to attack. Left-hand layup, no good. Reedus, good job not fouling.
Kick out there.
Hunt on the right side. Crossover, pull up, little runner, no good. Off front rim, rebound, and a whistle, and the A ball out of bounds. It'll be Horseman ball with 6:22 left in the fourth quarter.
Pecos was sitting by himself on the baseline, Baron.
Dontre should have kicked it out.
Yes, kick it out.
Pecos has made 3 threes from that area. Nate McCoy up top, gets it left side to Hunt. Hunt tried to get it into Reedus, he did. Back to Hunt, cutting in the lane, layup on the way, no good, off front rim, rebound Braves. Collado. Tavion gonna cross the timeline. Picks up the screen from Martin. Goes right wing. Leon with the tray. Got it! Adris Leon! And we got a whistle. Oh, they're going to get Ryan Hunt. He's a little woozy, it looks like. He got hit in the head on that last offensive possession, but we got a 7-point ball game. 48-41. The 6th made 3 of the ball game for the Braves. Jeremiah Rodriguez coming in the ball game. Ryan Hunt being looked at by the staff. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Full court pressure by the Braves. Man-to-man, Nate McCoy in the backcourt, guarded by Dontre. Nate crosses the timeline, gets into the lane, layup on the way is good!
Yes, somebody needs to step in the lane and get in front of him. He needs to be challenged.
He's got 15 points. Martin gets it over to Tavion, across the timeline, skip past to Leon. Thought about the trade, didn't take it. Good defense by Dylan McCoy. Up top to Dontre, he picks up a screen, goes top of the key, pulls up, gets it right side. Leon open for Trey, no good. Rebound up high is Jeremiah Rodriguez for the Horsemen. Skips it over to Dylan. Dylan across the timeline on the right wing. 5:23 left fourth quarter. Horsemen up by 9, they've got the ball. Left wing over to Rodriguez. Jeremiah looks for cutters. Nate inside, layup is good. And he was fouled. Nate McCoy, man, making him pay. He's got 17 points now, Amavo. No one is getting in his lane.
You have to. This guy's having a blast out there.
Candelaria coming in as that was Otika Martin's 3rd personal foul. 5:13 left. Wouldn't keep him on the bench long.
No.
And McCoy at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play.
Somebody needs to challenge McCoy here.
Nate, free throw on the way, no good, off front rim. Dylan gets the rebound. And he lost the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Indian School. 52-41, an 11-point lead for the Horsemen. 5:09 left. The McCoy stepping up here for the Horsemen. Nate with the ball top of the key. He'll drive again into the lane. He's cut off, gets it up top to Dylan. Dylan right side, gets it to Dylan Rodriguez. He'll step back now, finds Reedus cutting in the lane. Gets to the rack, layup on the way is no good. And a whistle, a charge, a late whistle is called.
That I didn't think was a charge.
Yeah, gracious call. There was contact, but that is the 3rd team foul on St. Michael's with 4:53 left. 2nd personal on Reedus. Horsemen 2-2-1, full court press. They've done it the whole time. Dontre over to Tavion in the backcourt. Tavion back to Dontre. Gets it over to Tavion across the timeline. Now to Dontre. Gets it over to Leon. Adris finds Candelaria. Candelaria to Tavion over the corner. Dontre didn't take the tray. Back to Tavion, left wing up top. Tavion wants to drive on Dylan. Kicks it out to Leon. He'll step into a tray. Ooh, no good.
That looked good.
It did. It was just long. Horseman with the rebound. Here comes Nate McCoy, right side. Is he going to drive again? Tavion's on him. He'll take some time off the clock. Coach Montoya wants a strong O here. Here we go. Reedus at the elbow. Looks for cutters. Spins into the lane. Entry pass inside to Dylan. Pass is knocked away. There's another turnover. Here comes the Braves.
The basketball gods are being very kind with the Braves right now. Opportunities, lots of them.
Dontre, top of the key. Hesitations. Candelaria finds a loose ball, free throw line jumper off the glass and scores. 52-43. The lead is 9, 3:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Rodriguez with the ball across the timeline. Gets it over to Reedus, top of the key. Entry pass to McCoy all by himself. Missed the layup, but he was fouled. And a late whistle. But I think maybe the official was waiting to see if it went in or not. There was contact underneath. And Chris Pena coming in the ball game. Leon will sit down. Horseman 5 of 21 from the free throw line. Ryan Hunt going to come back in the ball game. He's got 12 points in this game. And Dylan McCoy at the free throw line. On its way. That's no good. Mado, I think the Horsemen have missed their last 8 free throws.
And what's their count right now?
They're 5 of 22.
Wow.
Second free throw on the way. Got it. He's got 9 points now. Lead is 10, 53-43. 2-2-1 pressure still for the Horsemen. Skip pass across the timeline to Candelaria. Candelaria wants to drive, kicks it out to the corner. Pecos now to Tavion, top of the key. Back over to Candelaria. Candelaria looks for cutters, now right side to Pena. Pena gets it over to Pecos. 3:15 left. Tavion Collado with the ball now. Crossover. He's cut off. Step back. Trey on the way. Ooh, rims out. No good. Ryan Hunt with the rebound for the Horsemen. Controls it over to Dylan Rodriguez. He'll race up across the timeline. Lost the ball. It should be backcourt. It is. Yep.
Yeah, Bear. The Braves are getting opportunities and lots of chances.
Well, Kamal Stitt coming in with 4 fouls at the 3-minute mark. And they've got a 10-point lead still. So that Horseman team did its job right now. Holding on to that double-figure lead with their captain on the bench. Tavion with the ball. Nate McCoy on him. Gets it over to Pena. Pena almost traveled. He'll dribble right side, leaves it for Pecos. Trey on the way, no good. Rebound, Candelaria, can he track it down? He does. No, he doesn't. He stepped on the line. And it'll be St. Michael's ball. The Collados have combined for 9 total points. The McCoys for St. Mike's have combined for 31 points.
Yeah, not enough.
Stiff across the timeline. Dontre on him, gets it over to Nate. Nate spinning in the lane, pulls back to Dylan. Dylan now at the elbow, gets it to Jeremiah Rodriguez, hands it off to Stiff. Stiff in the lane, step back, free throw line jumper, rattles out, no good. Rebound, Braves. 2:19 left here in the ball game. And Pecos has it poked loose, gets it back now over to Tavion. Tavion with Ryan Hunt on him. Wants to drive on Hunt, kicks it out to the corner. Pena, baseline Trey, no good. Hits the side of the backboard. And McCoy tracks down the loose ball. He gets tied up, but the ball finds Stiff. Here comes Stiff, 2-on-2 the other way. Into the lane, leaves it off for Nate McCoy. Nate McCoy has it knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Horsemen. 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter.
They've gone so cold, Baron. The Braves.
They've only have 5 points in this fourth quarter. But Pecos is open for Trey. Baseline, got it! He's got 19 points. Quick timeout for the Braves. 53-46. 1:42 left here in the fourth quarter. This is the 2A semifinal of the Nusenda Credit Union State Basketball Championship here on Sports Primo and Suave Radio. Antonio Pecos for St. Michael's with 19 points, Amado.
He's having a great game today, and it's coming to him. That's what, he's the guy open, and he's hitting the shots that he needs to hit, man. And I would have liked to see a little more, finding the open man in a few of those possessions, because it definitely would probably be about a 3 or 4 point game right now.
It's a 7-point game, 53-46. The winner of this game will play Robertson tomorrow afternoon at noon. Whoever wins will be here for that state championship game. Our next game here on Suave Radio and SportsPrimo.com, the state championship game, 3A girls. The number 2 seeded Santa Fe Indian School Lady Braves facing off against the number 1 Navajo Prep Eagles. 1:42 left. 7-point lead for the Horsemen. They've led the whole way. They have handled adversity here with some foul trouble for their captain, Kamal Stiff. Nathan McCoy, the leading scorer for the Horsemen with 17. He's got the ball in the backcourt. Braves looking to trap. They get it to Stiff. He's hard to trap. Kamal with the ball in the backcourt. Across the timeline. Left-hand dribble in the lane. Little runner in the lane. No good. Rebound. Guess who? Nate McCoy puts it up. Rims out. Rebound. Tavion Collado. And Nate McCoy fouled him. And that is only the second team foul on the Horsemen. I thought they had more. That's the third personal foul on Nate. So they got the stop, they got the miss. Can they score? St. Michael's not going 2-2-1 for the first time today. They're going to pick up man-to-man at half court. Here comes Tavion now, left wing. Hunt on him, he'll drive against Hunt. Scoop layup is no good, rims out. Rebound, Horseman. Ryan Hunt comes up with it, and he's fouled. That'll be the fifth team foul here on Indian School, and Ryan Hunt will go to the line to shoot two. Here comes the 24th and 25th free throw attempts for St. Michael's. They're 6 of 23 right now. Ryan Hunt is 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He's got 12 points for St. Mike's.
Great crowd in the pit right now, Baron.
Coach Montoya stalking the sideline, man. Like the polar bear that he is. Hunt's free throw, no good. Minute 9 left here. St. Mike's, I'll tell you, Mado, they have not played their A game, man, but they may get to the championship nonetheless here as Hunt swishes that one. He's got 13 points. Lead up to 8. Minute 5 left. Tavion, pull up tray, got it! His first three of the ball game. The lead is 5, 54-49. I'd foul. Why not?
Yeah, they're not hitting their free throws very well.
In the lane, right side layup is good by Kamal. He says, what? 8-point lead. Or 56-49. Braves score right away. Collado. Dantre with 9 points. The lead back to 5. Timeout Braves, 56-51. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. St. Michael's with the lead here. Horsemen with 2 timeouts left. The Braves with 3 timeouts left. St. Michael's with 2 team fouls. Braves with 5 team fouls. I would foul right away.
Yes.
I'd put them at the free throw line at this point.
I would too. It's definitely working in your favor. They've been going 1 for 2 quite a bit. They're, what did we say, 8 of 26?
8 of 25.
8 of 25 on the free throw line. So take your chances there and hopefully get a tray, quick tray.
Tavion Collado just hit his first 3 of the ball game. He's got 5 points total. Dantre with 9 points. Braves coming down here to their last gasp. They were down 37-18 at halftime. It's 56-51 now. Full court pressure by the Braves. Jeremiah or Ezra Smith taking it out for the Horsemen. Pass finds Stiff. Stiff dribbles across the timeline. Wants to take it to the rack. Left-hand layup is good and was fouled. Oh, wow. Kamal Stiff, coast to coast, gets the hoop and harm. He's got 10 points now, with perhaps one more to come here. That's a dagger, man. Once the ball gets in his hands, he's so hard to catch, man. Stiff's free throw on the way, and it is good. Ice cold, man. He's got 11. Lead is 8, 59-51. 37 seconds left. Horseman picking up full court man-to-man. Tavion across the timeline. Gets into the lane all the way to the rack. Layup no good. Rebound. Nate McCoy lost the ball. Candelaria has it. He'll put it up. No good. Tap in no good. Rebound. Braves. Dantre puts it up and scores. He's got 11 now. 59-53. And we got a foul. What's the call? Braves stole the ball, but the officials blew the whistle. They stole the inbounds pass, Amado, but the officials blew the whistle for some reason. They're talking with each other. What's technical foul on the Braves? I guess they're saying that he touched the ball while it was out of bounds, while it was still in the inbounder's hands. I didn't see it.
I didn't see that either.
I didn't see it at all. I was blocked. But Kamal Stitt at the free throw line to shoot 2. Big call. 18 seconds left, 59-53. Stitt trying to make it a 3-possession game, and he does not. For the moment, he misses.
I mean, it's a big call and a big decision to make with 18 seconds.
Got to be sure on a call like that, for no doubt. Second free throw, rimmed out, missed them both. So you still got to get a stop here if you're the Braves. 18 seconds left, 6-point lead. Coach Montoya will use a timeout. He'll have one left now. The Braves will have one left as well. 59-53, Horsemen up here, the 2A semifinal on sportsprimo.com and AM 810 99.9 FM, Suave Radio. Aaron and Amado Abeta with you. Loud crowd here. The Brave fans trying to get behind their team, imploring them to get back. They've had plenty of opportunities, but St. Michael's has kept their wits about them for the most part here, kept this lead ever since the first quarter. They've led the whole way. And they've had some adversity, man. Missing free throws and also foul trouble for Kamal Stitt.
A really bad free throw shooting day for sure. But a tough shooting day for the Braves as well, man. They've had so many open looks, so many times. They kind of rushed some possessions in the fourth quarter and opportunities to continue to chip away at the lead. But, you know, they were down by 19 points at halftime.
18 seconds left here. Stitt, Hunt, Ezra Smith, and the McCoys coming out here for the Horsemen. The Colados, Pena, Martin, and Leon out with the Braves. They want to use Pena and Leon's fouls, I imagine, and Candelaria's. As Stitt uses a quick timeout here. That's their last timeout. 59-53. Let's give our sponsors a shout out here one last time. Santa Fe Community College, State Employees Credit Union, New Mexico PED, Cartwright's Heating and Plumbing, Kia Santa Fe County DOT, the Santa Fe Community Housing Trust, Roto-Rooter, and Cartwright's, all proud sponsors of high school sports on Sports Primo and Suave Radio. What a fun basketball game, man. The Braves coming back, the Horsemen staving them off. Good ball game here. Not quite as close as the previous matchup that went into overtime. But I tip my hat off to Antonio Pecos with 19 points to lead all scorers here, man, for the Braves. Who would have thought that? He's hit some threes. He has 4 threes made here. The Braves have hit 9 as a team. St. Michael's has hit 2 as a team. Stitt will take the ball out for the Horsemen. They've got no timeouts left. Braves with only 1 left. Here we go. Stitt looking. Finds Dylan McCoy in the backcourt. He's fouled immediately by Candelaria. And he'll go back to the line. This is going to be the 29th and 30th free throw attempt by the Horsemen. The Braves have shot 10 free throws. They're 7 of 10 as Tavion and Pecos will come back in the ball game. Dylan McCoy, 4 of 8 from the free throw line today. First free throw on the way, no good. Jeremiah Rodriguez in the ball game for St. Michael's. 17.6 seconds left. McCoy just needs to make 1 to make it a 3-possession lead. On its way, and it is good. He's got 10 points now. Here comes Pena. 7-point lead for the Horsemen. 13 seconds left. Tavion, Trey, no good. Rebound, Candelaria skips it to Pena. Free shot is good. And now, Coach Trujillo will use his final timeout. 6.2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Horsemen up 60-55. Neither team with a timeout.
I think at this point, St. Mike's should hold on. I think they're going to move on, play Robertson. And Robertson defeated St. Mike's the last time they met. Last second shot in Las Vegas. So, you know, I'm sure Robertson feeling pretty confident going into the ball game. They got a really nice draw on the bracket as well. So, looking forward to that one tomorrow at noon. Nice to know, though, that the Collado brothers, Pena, that they're coming back.
They'll be a fun team to cover next year for sure. And they'll be a favorite to come back here. Definitely to the semifinals for sure. Some shots weren't falling back in that early fourth quarter, late third quarter when Kamal Stith was on the bench. They just didn't make enough headway against the Horsemen.
Shout out here, Baron, to Dylan. He's listening right now.
Hey, Dill.
Dylan's listening. A shout out to Jedis Rael and his family. And just everybody that's sending texts and doing that throughout the game. I'm reading them. Hopefully we can get to all of them as we go along.
6.2 seconds left here. Stith taking it out. Fires it to Ryan Hunt. Ryan Hunt right side. He's going to attack. Right side layup is good. With 2 seconds left, that'll be the ball game here. The Horsemen win 62 to 55. They hold off the Braves. Handle adversity, and the Horsemen are going back to the state championship, a rematch of last year, meeting Robertson. Wow, that game scheduled for noon, as we'll wait for the game time statistics here. I'll go over the scoring first for the St. Michael's Horsemen. Nathan McCoy leading all scorers for the Horsemen with 17 points. Ryan Hunt, a big game, 15 points. Dylan McCoy with 10 points. Kamal Stith with 11 points. Dylan Rodriguez with the 3, and Donovan Ricker with 4 points. And Noah Reedus with 2 points. Santa Fe Indian School, their leading scorer, Antonio Pecos, lead scorer for the whole ball game. He had 19 points. Otika Martin with 8 points. Dontre Collado with 11 points. Tavion Collado with 5 points. Chris Pena with 5 points. Kale Loretto with 4 points. Adris Leon with 3 points. And Xavier Candelaria with 2 points. The Horsemen, they ended up with, 15 turnovers. Indian School with 10 turnovers. Free throws, St. Michael's 10 of 30 from the free throw line. Indian School 7 of 10 from the free throw line. I don't think they shot a free throw in the fourth quarter to the Braves. Oh yeah, they did. Maybe they did. We'll see. I don't know.
Well, I'm watching something right now, Baron, that's really cool from Coach Dakota Montoya. He stopped with every single Santa Fe Indian School Braves player, gave them a hug, and spent some time talking and chatting with each one of them. That's awesome. I love to see that.
Class act.
Yeah, that was I've never seen that before with a, hey! I've never seen a coach do that with each player of an opposing team. That was really cool.
He's talking to the coaches as well. Him and Coach Trujillo having a moment. All right, let's continue. Field goal percentages right now. Indian School, they shot 20 of 63 for 31%. 8 of 27 from three-point land, and 7 of 10 from the free throw line. St. Michael's, they were 25 of 53 for 47%. 3 of 5 from three-point land, 9 of 30 from the free throw line. Points in the paint. St. Michael's with 44 points in the paint compared to Indian School with 20. Rebounding battle. St. Michael's with 50 rebounds. Indian School with 33.
Wow.
Almost 2-1 there. Fast break points. Horsemen with 20. Indian School with 12. And the Horsemen with 20 points off the bench. Indian School with 10 points off the bench. So the Braves fall to the St. Michael's. The Horsemen advance to the state championship game. What, the third time in a row maybe? Or
have to take a look at that one,
we'll have to I know it's back-to-back.
It's quite a bit.
So they're going back to the state championship game tomorrow. We'll bring you that game. Before we go away, just a quick little preview of that game, Amalo.
Well, tomorrow, man, it's going to be... It's going to be, as always, the games between St. Mike's and Robertson, man. That's always... It's a grudge match. It's always a battle. It's always emotional. The crowds, even the crowds and the fans are rivals. And so we're looking forward to an emotional game. We're looking forward to Robertson coming out, and they're going to be firing on all triggers. Their little guy, their point guard Mar, he's demonstrative. He has an attitude. He's going to be showing all of that tomorrow. So looking forward to a good one.
All right, that'll do it here for this afternoon. We'll see you in about 20 minutes or so. The 3A state championship game. Indian School, the Lady Braves facing against Navajo Prep. Tip-off scheduled for 3 o'clock. We'll see you then. Adios.